is not your mission. Money funds your mission, but money is not your mission. And because you think money is your only mission, if you're not paid correctly, you get frustrated. But your job is only supposed to be one financial stream. It's not supposed to be your only financial stream. When God set Adam in the Garden of Eden, he gave him 4 different rivers. You ought to have 4 different streams of income that feed you, so you're not just depending on one stream when there are 3 more that ought to be feeding you.
Ooh, ooh.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, okay. Boy, Bishop be hitting with that one. I love it.
Yeah, that fell right in line with our topic of discussion for the night, didn't it?
Yeah, so wait, look. They say now we gonna take y'all to church today. Now they say Jesus turned water into wine.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. So let's take him to church. Okay, we got the 5-string man. Look, every year I play that because it resonates in my spirit, right? I'm telling y'all, one stream of income is not supposed to be your only stream. We frustrated because the money don't last. We already know that. We done tapped out. So man,
Right.
we got some things we want to talk about. So MK, this is your show. How you want to get down with it?
Okay, well, welcome everybody. We are back. Just want to say, if you follow us on YouTube, you might have caught us yesterday on Brianna Simone Pettiville's show. Just want to send her a shout out and thank her again for allowing us to come on and share this financial information. And while I'm in it, Tony, I'm gonna take a second and just recognize all of our YouTube followers that support us and usually either tune in or share our broadcast on Tuesday, Thursday. So, Lady Nika, thank you. Deanna Irvin, always come through, always sharing the post. Thank you. Thank you to Tanya at the Hood Table.
Okay,
always comes through. Of course, Brianna Simone for having us on last night. M. Bernadette Speaks. She always shares. Binge Thinker. Who else do we see on the line? I don't want to miss anybody because I really appreciate the support that everyone gives, and I just want to take a moment to thank them. BB Nice, while it's on my mind. The one and only S. Hutchinson. She shared our videos before. So if y'all are over on YouTube, check out these content creators because they've been supporting us, and I definitely want to give a shout out and support them back. Demetri Lit All Day, she shared our meeting last night. So thank you so much, y'all. Other thing I want to take a minute to say is Happy Teachers Week. You know, this is Teachers Week. We know a ton of teachers. So thank you to all of them. Thank you to specifically my daughter's teachers. And thank you to me, because I feel like I done taught school too this year. I just been getting on them too.
Right.
Shout out to Kill. I know Kill's over there teaching school too.
She teaches right now.
So,
she teaches right now.
Oh, okay. Also, it's Nurses Week. So shout out to all the nurses, all of my sorors of Sigma Gamma Rho that are nurses and teachers. Shout out to y'all.
Thank you. Thank you for your service. Absolutely.
Exactly. And of course, my dad, he's been a nurse for 100 years. So shout out to Dr. King. So I just want to do that at first. I just want to do that first and give some recognition to the teachers and the nurses, because both of them do a very hard job that I personally could not do. I'm only doing it because I'm forced to help. I'm like a teacher's aide.
Okay.
So again, my name is Melissa King. If you follow me on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, you know my page is on there. We talk about, of course, financial information. That's our job. Our home-based business is to teach and educate So that's us too, right? We educators. We educate on finance. So happy Teachers Week to us.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
So anyway, I have been in a home-based business for 5 going on 6 years. Since starting this business, I have been able to operate some new streams of income. I've improved my credit score. I have eliminated a lot of debt. I learned some rules about deductions so that I'm able to write off my lifestyle. I hired my daughter, who now, along with Tony's daughter, have their own business. So it's been a growing 6 years, and I'm glad to be here. Now, over here on my left, if y'all don't know him, that is Mr. Tony Clopton, who is my upline, who introduced me to myEcon. So, Mr. Clopton, you want to tell us about yourself? He's my always expert.
Oh, right. Yes. Thank you, Melissa. Great introduction. And like you say, shout out to all the teachers and nurses out there. You guys do an exceptional job. 22 years in the auto industry. No formal education for us college. The struggle is real. If you don't, and I know a lot of people are going to probably whoop me up on this, everybody is not meant to go to college. Everybody is not going to get a good job when they get out of college. I just happened to land a decent paying job, but though that decent paying job came with a lot of bills, right? Mm-hmm. So we already know that the information we're going to share is going to help somebody out there. 22 years in the game. I know about bankruptcy, foreclosure, voluntary repossession, robbing Peter to pay Paul. I know about all of that stuff. But the information that I've learned probably could have saved me. I got my credit score from a 528 to a 760.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I'm doing real. I'm not where you are right now, Melissa, but I'm on my way.
Yes, you are.
I learned some things about how to fix credit in this business. I also paid off a lot of debt. I was able to purchase a couple of homes, rental property, and my primary home with a low interest rate. I have successfully invested in about 3 or 4 investment accounts. One that I'm really proud of that my daughter has, that she's 13 years old. She has a little over $30,000 in her investment account because I took some money that I was giving away through the tax system, and it allowed me to invest for my daughter's future. So the information we're going to share with you guys, we want you to really hear what we're saying. I know a lot of times we sound like Charlie Brown teacher, right? You know, the one, all that. I know y'all don't understand, but we got to continue to educate because we know people learn differently, and we may not be saying it right, but we're going to do our best, right? We're going to do our best tonight to help you guys understand what having multiple streams of income can do for you. All right. Let's roll.
Yeah, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. Let me make sure I got the chat pulled up. Okay, we got Pandy's Hair Candy and more over on YouTube, who is hanging out with us tonight, and she says good evening.
Awesome.
And that's great. I'm assuming she's talking about one of our testimonials. So welcome, Pandy. It's good to see you. If Pandy is your name, if Pandy might be something else. But anyway, thank you for joining us. I don't see any Facebookers right now, but if any pop up, I'll recognize them as well. Okay, so today, is he Dr. Jakes? Would it be Dr. TD Jakes? Bishop. Okay. I don't want to put. I want to make sure I put that respect on his name.
Yeah, I got to put respect on it. Yeah.
So Bishop TD Jakes kind of opened the door for what we're talking about today, and that was multiple streams of income. We have already figured out that if you only work a W-2 job, you cannot become wealthy or rich from just working that W-2 job. And in this day and age, kind of like on the banner that I put up for the thumbnail, it says that having two streams of income is pretty much a must now. It's not like you need more than one stream of income. So a lot of times when people think multiple streams of income, they think, okay, I got to go out and get 2 or 3 jobs. I'm gonna work one full time and a couple of part times, and that's gonna be my stream of income. But one of the things that we learned from joining myEcon was that multiple streams of multiple streams of income does not necessarily equal up to multiple jobs. It just means multiple ways of bringing money back into your economy. So Tony and I tonight are going to talk to you guys about 5 ways that we have learned to have multiple streams of income through having our home-based business and myEcon. So Tony, you want to get us started?
Okay, so
Number
we're gonna
one?
take, yeah. So look, real quick, and we're gonna write this down. We're gonna say this, so if you guys want to go back and write some notes down, let's rip through the first 5, because our business is really, the foundation was set when we learned these 5 strategies. So right off the rip, the first one was minimize taxes. The second one is debt elimination. The third is minimize expenses. Fourth is business income. And then the very last is investing. And we're going to take you guys from the top to the bottom. Somebody that works a job every day, and we're going to show you how you guys can get cash flow positive and actually end up on the investment side. So Melissa, go ahead. I'll let you go ahead and start out with minimizing taxes, and we'll give a brief description. We're not going to hold them long, but we want to give them enough information and want to go ahead and join this awesome company with us, right?
Right. Okay. So first and foremost, the first stream of income that we learn how to use to bring more money back into our homes is through tax deductions. And the way that we're able to reduce taxes is because now that we're set up as a home-based business, we have better tax options. When you are a W-2 employee only, you're taxed in the highest percentage, which is usually 30 to 35%. So if you're making, and I used this example last night and got the amount wrong. If you're making 100,000 and you're taxed at 35%, that's 35,000 of your income off the top that is going towards taxes. So technically, you make 100,000, but you bring home, and this is just for taxes. This doesn't include FICA and Social Security and whatever's coming out for your health care benefits. This is just taxes alone, and you're left with 65,000 of what was supposed to be 100,000. So once you join myEcon, what we do is use our home-based business to reduce our taxable income. So I want y'all to think about it like this: if it's a income of 100,000 and that's considered your taxable income, if you don't have any deductions, then they will be taking 30% of the 100,000. But on the flip side of that, let's say you still have your W-2 or you're making 100,000, but you also have a home-based business. Well, now you move to you added another income, so to speak, and it's at a lower tax level because that's taxed at what, like 28%? What is it? I don't know about how. What's the tax percentage for a home-based business, Tom?
I was 18 to 23%.
See, I know he knew them numbers. Yeah. So now you have a business that when you earn income, you're getting taxed at a lower rate. And also because you have this business, the government is going to give you deductions from your taxable income to operate this business. So any expenses that you use to operate the business now become, deductions, and that'll go to another one of the streams of income. But that's kind of how that works. So the first step when you start your business or even if you don't start your business and you think that you need to look at your W-4, because the W-4 is the form that they give you when you initially start work, where they're asking you all of these personal questions to figure out how much money you want deducted from your check for taxes. If you fill that form out wrong, which 70% of Americans do, was it 70? I think like 70% may
70
have
or 80. I think it was a little over 80 at one time or more.
right. Okay, but a lot of people have it filled out wrong. I've had it filled out wrong. Tony had it filled out wrong, and that's even without a W-4 job. I was having too much money taken out of my check for taxes. So when you start, we teach you how to update that W-4 as a business owner, which will in turn have you bringing home more money and reducing your taxes.
Okay.
So that's number one.
Okay.
Number two was what, Tony?
Debt elimination.
Okay.
So, would you like me to talk a little bit about that?
You can tackle them.
Okay. So in our business, we have debt elimination software. It will help you learn or prioritize what bills to tackle first. I know a lot of people like to do the snowball effect. Some people like to start off with the smallest debt, right? Pay it off, and then hit the larger debts. So here's how we do it. Like Melissa stated, we're showing you how to minimize your taxes. Minimizing your taxes on your current job will literally give you more money back into your paycheck. Once you correctly adjust your W-4 and you're not overpaying, now you have the seed money to pay off the debt. Because most people, first thing about paying off debt is I don't have the money. So we're going to show you through our first strategy, which is minimizing your taxes via the W-4 adjustments. And I'm telling y'all, it's not hard at all. The IRS has made it so simple. They got an IRS calculator that all you have to do is plug your numbers in from your last paycheck, and it will tell you if you're overpaying or underpaying. That way, you don't really feel like I'm gonna have to owe at the end of the year. But we'll talk a little bit about minimizing our expenses later. But debt elimination is our second strategy, our second stream of income, by helping you just paying off that debt so it can put more money back into your pocket.
Very good. Just want to say hey to Chrissy. She's joined us over on YouTube. Thanks for dropping in, Chrissy. And Pandy had a question. She was asking, is there a support team in place to assist you should I decide to take advantage of this opportunity? The answer is yes, and
yes. More than you want to know.
Right. We have electronic resources by means of your back office, if it is filled with both videos and written information. If you like me and you're not a reader, and you rather just listen, I'm a listener. Because I read for a living. I don't want to read nothing else. But anyway, I will when I have to. But we have that. They have, of course, a number where you can reach out. We got associates all over the United States, and including me and Tony, who would be willing, if you need help, to reach out and give you information. But there's a wealth of information. That's one thing you don't have to worry about. Because I always say, if you don't know, it's because you didn't want to.
Can I add this? One of our biggest resources is the founder of the company comes on every Monday to Thursday and delivers the information. I mean, you get it from the horse's mouth. He literally wrote the book on this business, and it was definitely he had the auto worker, he had the medical assistant. He had college students in mind when he created this business. So we know it works, just like over 60,000 other associates know it works. So the system, the software is in place. We've been around for how long, Melissa? It's about
16 years.
16 years. And the company is debt free, right?
Yeah, we don't have no bills.
They don't owe no bills. So I'm telling y'all, it's backed by A+ with a Better Business Bureau. So it has a great track record. So trust me when I say you will have more support than you need.
Right. And not to mention, like, we have our Facebook page, the Legacy Builders page, where we do team training. And once you get started, you're added to that page. If you're a Facebooker, all you got to do is jump on there and ask questions. We got a lot of resources
We do.
For questions.
Okay.
I had another question from a Facebook user. I was trying to see who it was, but they stated that it just said Facebook user on StreamYard, so I couldn't address them by name. But they are asking. It says, I'm lost on what kind of home-based business to start.
Okay.
You want to take that up, Tom?
Man, I would love to. Look, we talk so much about what our company do, and people miss it. Our business is based on products and services, but our bread and butter is educating people on our home-based business, how to become a better home-based business owner. So we have products and services, right? We have credit repair that you can sell and you can use. We have a travel membership that you can sell and you can use. We have a cashback mall that you can sell and you can use. We have debt elimination software. We have the cash flow. We have what's the name of the tracking system we have?
Cash flow manager.
The cash flow manager that you can sell to other business owners and you can use as a free service that actually helps you become a better business owner because it tracks all of your expenses. So our business is a business in a box, already packaged for anybody to plug in. The compensation is second to none. We have people that started and have over 200 to 300% return on their money because our business is affordable, duplicatable, sustainable, education-based. And this is the information that most people need because most people don't know a thing about credit. Most people don't know a thing about home-based business ownership. And our business walk you through step by step so you don't miss a beat. We're laying the foundation, right? That's what our business is all about. So we are a business in a box. Plug in and it's on. It's on and popping.
Right, because one of the things I kid about is, the Lord blessed all of us with a gift. I don't know what mine is. So for people like me who does not know, like as far as what some people start businesses because they're good at landscaping. They start businesses because they're good at soap making or candle making, or I hadn't ran across what I'm good at. So for people like me who are still trying to figure that out, myEcon was a perfect solution because they had so many options inside of the business. Like the biggest part that I use is this part. I enjoy here cutting up with Tony on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And so the education part is my favorite part. But like he listed out, we got all of those products that you can promote. You can be your own customer, So the biggest thing is you want to get a home-based business started so you can take advantage of those deductions and get to a place where you can start creating more streams of income. And speaking of streams of income, we're on to the third one. The third one is that minimize expenses, right?
Yes.
Minimize expenses. So when we talk about minimizing expenses, once you get into myEcon and start getting into how the tax system works, and we have the debt elimination software to kind of help you to decide what order you should be paying things off in. So you'll start making habits of making better decisions about spending. Now, I don't want, at one point, the common consensus was everyone in myEcon was cheap and we don't spend no money and we putting down anybody that does a lot of frivolous spending. myEcon is short for my economy. How I run my economy may not be the same way Tony run his economy. And his economy, he might, well, I was spending state of competition. I was gonna say he might drive a Beamer, but of course he would drive a Mercedes. So in Tony's economy, he may drive a Mercedes because he can afford that, and that works with his strategies. For me, I paid my truck off like 3 years after I started, and I'm gonna ride that joker till the wheels fall off. So for my economy, that don't work for me. But it's all about learning what works for you based on how the system works. And so you start minimizing your expenses, not to mention you're getting these deductions now. So where you were paying a lot of things that you were paying for before that you were gonna have to pay anyway, like your cell phone bill, your internet bill, your mortgage or your rent. You was gonna have to put gas in your car, so mileage. A lot of those things, once you become a business owner, if not all of it, a percentage of it, you're able to deduct from that taxable income that we were talking about in the beginning. So you're minimizing expenses because now, even though you're still paying that phone bill every month, 85% of that when you file taxes is going to be deducted. So that's a deduction or a write-off for you. So that's another way that you're minimizing expenses, which in turn, when you minimize expenses, you got what? More money coming into the house because you're spending less. So that's that third stream of income. So the fourth one is business income. I'll let you handle that one, Tony.
Okay, I got to merge. I got to piggyback off what you just said. So listen, y'all, we are going straight by the IRS codes. We use experts like I posted a few people last week, like Sandy Botkins. He's a former IRS attorney, and he speaks the same language. The same thing that Melissa said, he speaks about it. This guy trained licensed IRS agents, and he's talking about writing off your lifestyle, your car, your home, your child, your vacations you take. We're talking about home-based business owners, experts. We're talking about Dr. Ron Mueller. I had him on my live last week. He's talking about the same stuff we're talking about. So I know sometimes people shoot the messenger. People may not pay attention to the messenger because it may not come in the same box. But I'm telling you, everybody that has a home-based business, everybody that studies and operates in a home-based business, that whether they're a doctor or lawyer, they all understand the tax codes. And all we're doing is showing people how to get on the right side of the tax system, become a home-based business owner so you can start minimizing your expenses. And that is literally your lifestyle. Like Melissa said, I drive a Mercedes Benz. I can write that Mercedes Benz off as a part of my business because I'm going to check clients. I'm driving them around. Hey, I can write off my mileage on my Mercedes. Melissa paid off her car, but she got to put gas in it. She got to put tires in it. So all of those expenses can lower your taxable income and put more money back in your pocket. So they say tax savings is the best savings. It's almost just as equally important as making money in any business. So our fourth one is business income. Man, look, our business, millions of people need credit repair. Millions of people are looking to start doing some traveling when the country opens up. Millions of people need a home-based business to help lower their taxes, because I'm telling you, a lot of people that are making $100,000, they owe taxes. And the only way that they can lower their taxable income is to invest more and to start a business. So our business income model is literally showing you how to write off the lifestyle that you currently have so you can start making money from home. We have 6-7 figure earners in this business. I'm talking about young folks, 25, 26 years old, that understand this system. And all they're doing is using social media, sharing it with their friends and family, mostly strangers, because friends and family, I'm gonna tell y'all, don't get in your feelings about it when they don't join your business. But most people, like me and Melissa, we reached out to other people, networking, and this is how your business income grows, by just educating people first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna stop right here. So the next one we have is investing. You want to talk about that, Melissa?
Sure, because that's right now at this stage of my life, that's my favorite part. My story with investing, it ain't no long love story. I just learned about investment recently.
Yeah.
So I started off late because I changed jobs a lot. So most people, like I got a friend that works for an automotive company, and she was telling me, I think she got like almost 200,000, and I was looking at her like, you got that much money in your retirement? You know, I started late.
Mhm.
I didn't start, well, I had retirements and I was irresponsible and I cashed them out. So my investment income, my investment just started in 2015 when I joined myEcon. And a lot of that was due to just ignorance as in I didn't know the information. Like I've had 401ks and stuff like that, but I never knew exactly how that worked. You know,
Mhm.
you get hired on a job, you go to orientation, you're sitting
Mhm.
there all day, and on the last part of the day, um, they come giving you something about 401k or 403b, and they're telling you about all these companies and do you want to do this or do you want to do that, and you just like, where I sign.
Yeah.
So I didn't really know. That was the extent of my knowledge on investing. I didn't know anything about stocks or mutual funds, any of that other stuff. IRAs, I really didn't have that knowledge because I don't come
Mhm.
from that background. So
Okay.
after joining myEcon and going through those first 4 steps, I was able to eliminate my debt to a point that, because after I did my W-4 and adjusted my income, I was overpaying by 400 and some dollars a pay period, which came up to almost 900 a month. So with that additional 900 a month that I was bringing home, I was able to eliminate my debt. You know, within about 2 years, I was almost completely debt free. And
Mhm.
then I learned about minimizing my expenses. Like I said, paid my car off early, did some other things. So at that point, when I was caught up as far as like um, eliminating debt, I'm sitting here with what am I doing with this money that I now
Mhm.
have free to invest? Well, my econ also teaches you about investment. They don't teach you what to invest in. You know, they don't tell you pick this, pick that, pick this, pick that. But you will learn the terminology. You will learn what the terminology means. You will have enough information. What I said for me personally, it taught me enough to be able to even ask questions and have a conversation. Because before, I wasn't even asking questions. I would get my statement from the 401k every quarter. It would come out, and I pulled the paper out. It told me how much I started with at the quarter, how much I ended. If it's negative, I know I lost some money, and if it's positive, I know I had some gains. But I didn't know, like, they had these list of companies. I don't know who I'm investing in. So once I was able to kind of learn a little bit more, and we have some very, very reputable people that, like Tony was saying, this business pairs up with any business that you already have. Because one of the people that joined our business, he was already good because he was a financial what's his title? Um, Mr.
Uh,
Thomas. Mr. Thomas.
Listen, he was a financial advisor.
Yeah, Mr.
Yeah.
Thomas is a financial advisor out of Arkansas.
Yes.
And he heard the myEcon information, and with that, he was able to see the advantage of it and decide to join himself and introduce it to other people. And he has been a financial planner for years. So he came down, we invited him down to do a seminar at one point, And he went over some information on how to go into like these different investment companies like T. Rowe Price and Charles
Charles
Schwab,
Schwab,
different
Fidelity.
ones. He
Yeah.
went in and actually broke all of that information down. And we have access to these people who are willing to give their time and help you learn. So based off what I learned, I was able to not only start multiple investment accounts, because now instead of just having the one investment account at my job with my 401k, I have some mutual funds. I was able to start. Remember June Collier came on and he talked to us about the challenge he was doing. His challenge was for everybody in America should be investing. So he was like, make a commitment to either donate $1 for every hour you work in a week, which would be like $40 a week. Because the one he recommended that I started using, what is it called where they take your change?
Acorn or Stash.
Acorn.
Stash.
Acorn.
Yeah.
Acorn. I use Acorn. So you can do something like Acorns, where what I do is I put my $1 per hour, and also any change I have when I swipe my debit card goes towards the investment account. So it's like I don't put a whole lot of money in there. Like I might put if you're doing $1 for every hour you work, that's $40 a week. If you work a 40-hour work week, most of us will waste $40 on amount of drinks like this.
Honey
Just
bun.
running in the store, picking up stuff, downloading stuff on the internet you don't need. So you really don't miss it when you get used to them automatically taking it out. So I have that money that's invested. Tony recently sent me a link to start on Robinhood with the crypto investing. So I'm learning about that. So all I'm saying is before, where I didn't even know enough to ask questions or consider what I wanted to do, now I know enough to be dangerous and be like, I think I might try this, or I think I might start this. So it's always good to invest, because investment is taxed at the lowest tax rate, which is what? Like
Less
10%?
than 15. Less than
Less
15.
than 15%. So whatever you earn off your investments, as far as interest or whatever, it's gonna get taxed at some point, but it's gonna be less than 15%. So that's the ultimate place where you want to get to, because when you do have investment income coming in, you're making money while you sleep. Your money is out making money for you. So that's the best way. I want to just say hi to some of the YouTubers that have joined. Hey Cobra, I sit in on Cobra's page with BB Nice every Wednesday. They do an excellent live. If you guys want to check them out. Let's see. Angela always jumps on with us pretty much every week when we come on. So
Hey,
Angela, thank you for always being here. She says she don't know what her gift is either. I didn't know what mine was either. So
we gonna figure it out. We can help you figure it out.
And then what was her other comment? She said, exactly, Melissa King. That's exactly the way I felt about 401k and stock. Right. You don't really know. It's like if you don't know enough to ask the right questions, or in my case, I just really just didn't know. So I was just like, let me keep my mouth closed. Hi, Alexa J. And Alexa J had a few questions. Are you communicating? Yes, I'm communicating with you guys in the YouTube chat, but I'm on a different screen, so don't think I'm ignoring you guys when I take so long to come back, because I got two devices going, one for the comments and one for something else. And let me see. She says, Alexa J says, Jesus loves you. Thank you. He sure does. And should I pay my daughter for her grades? If you're going to pay your daughter, get a home-based business, and don't give her I don't give an allowance. I pay a salary. My daughter, well, she now has her own business, but when my daughter is working for me, whenever I pay her, that's a deduction for me. Her salary is a deduction for me. So, I got a video out there that went viral, with me and my daughter when she was about 5 or 6 years old, where I said she got straight A's, but I don't believe in giving money for good grades. I don't believe in doing allowances. I pay a salary. So that's my answer to that question. Pandy says, good question, Pandy. Pandy says, can we sell the opportunity in all 50 states? I just talked about this earlier with Tony because I said we didn't really address that last night, that this is a nationwide business. This is a $1 billion business. We are everywhere, all 50 states. If so, can you elaborate a bit on the compensation structure? We can send you some information because I don't want to, confuse everybody with that. But if that's specifically what you want to know about, if you'll shoot me an email or I'm on Instagram, Melissa King 7474. I'm on Facebook, Melissa King. So, or Tony, she was saying also, Tony, that she was in the live last night and she had some questions, but she didn't know which one of us to ask. You can ask either one of us. Me and Tony work together. So, whoever you want to reach out to or whoever get back to you the fastest. But yeah, we're in all 50 states. Our company is based in Atlanta, Georgia. It was started by one guy is from Holly Pond, Mississippi. Good old Holly Pond training. And then our other co-founder, Mr. Stokes, that does the thing every night at 8 o'clock. He is from somewhere in Georgia. It's not Atlanta, but he's a Georgia native. Yes. So these two are very involved, and they travel to all 50 of these states. Yeah. And this was before COVID, though. Since COVID, we've been kind of limited on the live training and stuff. But when we were still able to get out prior to COVID, Tony and I used to host a meeting once a month in Birmingham where people in the Alabama area could come. And usually you will have people in every state that host those trainings. Now, we've had to go a lot to the Zoom or something like this to do training now. And even the training that the founder does with us, is it the second Saturday every month? He does it as a Zoom. So it hadn't stopped nothing. The COVID didn't stop nothing as far as us being able to continue to train and continue to reach out to people. So, but yeah, we usually have a conference 3 or 4 times a year. Yeah, I think it was 4 times a year. We used to do Game Changer in Atlanta, where everybody would meet up, and we have people coming in from every state. There's a big presence in the DC area, California, Texas, Georgia, definitely, California. Right? Arkansas is big. Chicago, North and South Carolina. So we got a huge presence in all states. So if you're somewhere else and once you join myEcon, there's an area in the back office where you can go and type in the area code or the city and find out when any type of function is going on that you can attend. So they provide that information as well. So yep, we are in all 50 states. It don't matter where you're at. Because Tony and I are both in Alabama. We're not in the same city. We're like mid and I'm North Alabama, closer to Tennessee. Hey, BB Nice. I was just talking about you earlier and thanking you for always coming over and supporting our channel. And we got Cobra up in here. BB Nice is the other half of the duo that I watch on Wednesday nights.
Okay, YouTube showing up. Much love for YouTube. I appreciate that.
I did see a face. I was trying to find out who the Facebook user was so I could, call them out personally. But the Facebook user said, I just became a member of myEcon a couple of weeks ago. Thanks for answering my questions. Good. That's what we're here for. We come on every Tuesday and Thursday, or we try to. We didn't come on this past Tuesday because, the weather was crazy everywhere this past Tuesday. So we weren't able to get on like we usually do. But we're on usually in 2-week blocks on my channel and then 2-week blocks on Tony's channel on YouTube. So starting next week, we'll be over there with Tony. But we'll be sharing the same information. So, or more information. We try to talk about something. Oh, it's Thurman Brandon. So welcome to myEcon, Thurman Brandon. I'm glad we answered your questions. You can catch us here on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And me and Tony both usually send out notices. And have you been watching the one on Facebook that Mr. Stokes does every night? Because that's a good way to get information as well. Mm-hmm. It's usually what is it? Is it 8 o'clock Central, 9?
8 o'clock Central.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we usually get a notification that is coming on every night because he goes over.
Yeah, he needs to download. If he just started, he need to download his myEcon apps, and then we'll tell him. Yeah.
Right, because we all have with this business, you get apps that we can use on the phone, tablet, laptop, desktop, and that's how we're able to conduct business and record, keep up with our cash flow manager, putting in receipts, and all of that stuff. Everything, you can take it with you. He says, no, I haven't, but I will start. Definitely start. Definitely go to your back office and hit that green get started button. And I will say this because I was guilty too. I signed up in November, but I didn't really understand what I had until December because I had come home for the holidays, and one of the local people here was doing Agent Langham was doing a sort of like a meet and greet type thing, an interest meeting, and I went. And I've been in for over a month, and she talking stuff, and I'm like, I don't know where I found all this out at. So they're just letting them know. I hadn't really went in my back office and started looking at stuff, but after that meeting, I went home and I put on my headphones, and while I was sitting there working during the day, I listened to all of those videos and tried to learn as much as I could. So when they had another meeting, I was going to be able to get in on the conversation because I was sitting there like, I didn't know what they were talking about. Okay, so does anybody else have any more questions? Because we've been on now for 47 minutes. We've covered all 5 strengths. So you want to just give them a quick recap, 1 through 5, just to remind them which ones, what we talked about?
Okay, quick recap. Okay, quick recap. Minimize taxes via the W-4. First strategy, we're trying to get you cash flow positive by helping you stop overpaying your taxes if you have a job. The second one is debt elimination. We're going to take those extra tax dollars that you've been giving away to help you start paying off your debt. The third one is minimizing your expenses. That literally saying write off your lifestyle. As a business owner, you have the right to pay to get credit for your cell phone bill, the car you drive, the vacations you take, the food you eat. 100%, y'all. Lower your taxes by minimizing your expenses. The fourth one is business income. Our business is second to none. We're literally showing people how to get cash flow positive, and in turn, the company will compensate you for it. Because I think we got one of the most progressive pay scales out there. I don't think nobody can beat it. You can join my business for $50, and then the company sends me $50. Now, how crazy is that? And I know y'all thinking, how can he make money? Through investing. They have enough money, they have enough capital that we are all getting paid through this system. Okay, the next one is investing. Now, look. We went from the highest tax bracket as a W-2 earner. We're showing you how to get that money back. Then we're showing you how to pay off the debt, get some money back. Then we're showing you how to lower your expenses where you don't have to drink 6-7 cups of coffee every day, get some money back. And then we're showing you how to invest your money working for you while you sleep. That is what income shifting is all about. Taking your money from the highest tax bracket to the lowest tax bracket as investing. And that's how you win the money game.
That's right. That's right. And it may not happen overnight, but like I said, I started in 2015. It took me about 2.5 years to get completely debt free. And it took me less than a year to get an 800 plus credit score. which I was already, in the 700s, but with what I learned, because we all, Tony mentioned the My Credit system that teaches you how to fix your own credit. So I got a lot of tips from that. So it won't happen overnight, but if you don't get started, you will never get there. You'll be standing in the same spot. So if anybody wants more information, definitely reach out. You gave them both of the price to getting started
Oh yeah.
amount, because
Listen.
with his being anniversary month, he's
Yeah.
giving out something special there.
I'm giving out something special the whole month. I'm giving it till it hurts, y'all. I'm telling you. myEcon normally cuts us a check every Friday. You can literally get paid every week in this business. Every week. I've been paying my blessing for it. Shout out to Darnell Maxwell, who really made me think about it. Man, if we're in the blessing business, somebody just might not have the 34 the 39.95 to get started. Somebody might not have the 99.95 to get started. So we got two price points, y'all. The first one is our income shifting membership. You get the credit repair system, you get the cashback mall, you get the cash flow manager, which audit proofs your business. You get all of the bolts to this business to get you cash flow positive. It's $39.95 one time, which is a tax deductible expense, and then it's $34.95 a month. That's low overhead, y'all. There's nowhere you can go to start a business, and all you paying is $34.95 to get these huge tax breaks and an opportunity to have unlimited income potential. The second package we have is our elite membership package. It comes with a travel membership, y'all. This is big, y'all. $1 trillion industry that we added in this past year. It has 70% off on a lot of vacation. It's backed by 110% price guarantee. It has unlimited boomerangs. That means you can send your link to somebody for free. They can get a 35% discount off of your membership, but they don't get the huge one. We want to help people get that huge tax savings, that huge savings on their vacation. We have a social media package that's connected to it, and this helping you understand how to promote and send your business out to other people. Just like me and Melissa, we're reaching out to YouTubers, we reaching out to Instagram, we even on TikTok, y'all.
Oh yeah.
Dancing, promoting your business, and that's what it's all about, y'all. It's getting exposure, getting an eyeball on your business. Believe it or not, COVID-19 has really opened up a lot of people's eyes. People are struggling and drowning in debt. People are thinking about taking a second and third job because the first job is just not enough. But most people don't talk about business. We're offering you a better solution on getting cash flow positive, just implementing a business into your lifestyle.
Exactly. And that's very well said, Tony. I appreciate you breaking that thing on down. So y'all better take advantage of our kindness while we're doing this half off thing. It's not even my anniversary month, but I can't let him make me look bad. So
So how can you start? So people can start for the first membership. If I'm giving half off, they pay what? 15, what is it? It's
39. So like right at $20.
They pay $20 to get started. You got 30 days before they take the $34.95. I mean, hey, why not try it? And if you don't like it, you got the right to cancel. The second one is $99.95. Half of that, I'm giving $50. You pay $45, and it's $54.95 a month, which all is a tax deductible expense. You're talking about writing off $3,000 to $10,000 worth of tax savings. I know everybody got cell phones. Everybody gonna start taking vacations. Everybody probably living in a house or an apartment. We want to show you our business is going to educate you on how to lower your taxes with that anyway money.
Exactly. And then, we were just talking about investments. If you want to learn, the biggest investment you can make is investing this money, this $34.95 every month in yourself to get your business started, to get you in a better place. So before you even start investing in 401ks and stocks and bonds and stuff, This is your first investment, yourself. So
right.
if you don't think you are worth investing in yourself, then
We can't help you.
we can't help you.
We can't help.
And we want it when we
Sorry.
trying to help. But yeah, thank you. Hey, Ben Shaker, we were just talking about, I just mentioned her too. She always comes and supports. So thank you so much for coming through.
Yeah.
All of the YouTubers that come on and support us, I am so appreciative. And Tony is as well. If y'all could, after last night, how many he was at 49 after being on Bree's panel last night. He is up to, drum roll please,
55 new YouTube subscribers.
We've been trying to get that man from 49 to 50 for about a month. So during his anniversary month, let's go all out. Let's get you up to 60.
I need 60. Can I get 60?
60. So 60. You know, any YouTube subscribers, if you're already linked to my page, I got Tony featured on my page. Click the subscribe button. He is way more consistent than I am with his daily nuggets. You know, I don't think I get no daily nuggets. Tony come on every day exercising at the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah. He come on every day from the gym and he give y'all tips.
There you go, Hayden.
5-minute nuggets and
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. The Hayden was coming. I knew it was coming.
Yeah, unfortunately, you know I had to say it. I'm just gonna say it, y'all. He be at the gym doing his little nuggets, but I don't be seeing Tony sweat. I ain't seen him do nothing to indicate that he actually go to that gym and work out. I think he passed by that every day. He been had that same muscle he's showing y'all. He been had. There ain't nothing.
Y'all tripping. You tripping. Hey, stop embarrassing me.
I think he be riding past that gym, going in there, hitting his camera, and I bet you, as soon as he do them nuggets, he out the door. I'm gonna have you followed one of these days.
Yeah, you man. Hey, let's
we gonna come on here. We're gonna come on here and I'm gonna be like, I got a video I want to share.
Yeah, man. Hey,
anyway, subscribe to Tony because he will come on every day and share something positive with you or something that you might not have, I don't know if he get inspired when he get up in the morning or when he headed to the gym, but he always got a thought for the day or a little nugget that he shares. And I'm trying to do better, but I'm a work in progress. But I will be here on Tuesdays and Thursdays with Tony, so that's something.
So no, we appreciate it. Thank you for having me on this.
Of course, and I look forward to being on your channel next week. Thank you guys for joining us. If you have any questions after the broadcast, reach out to either one of us. We're both on all the social medias, and then Tony is it TonyClopping.com?
Yes.
Is that their site? You don't put
That's
the I am. Okay. So TonyClopping.com, and it'll take you to his page. I'm at it's too long to even try to tell you. Just hit me up on Facebook or they want me to drop your link. Let me see. Yeah, I can. Let me just find it real quick. My computer's so slow, y'all. But while I'm looking for that, Tony, go and get one of your nuggets.
We're teaching the rules of the wealthy. There are millions of people that are looking for what we have. We're trying to give it to you. Education first before we do anything. We don't recruit and we don't have to recruit. The information we have, we know it works. We allow our results to be our truth. And that's my takes for tonight.
All right, now. You know what, y'all? My computer is just acting a butt. I may end up having to do. Well, maybe it's going anyway. I don't know why. When I get on StreamYard, I don't know if it like uses up a lot of the, make it go slower or whatever. Because that's the only time it's really super slow when I'm on here and try to do something on my desktop at the same time. It just moves like a snail. So let me see if I can get to your page. If it okay. Maybe I need to talk about it more often because it actually tried to shake something when I was talking bad about it. Let's see. Oh, and I have not received my t-shirt yet. Is it on the way?
Okay, I'll check my back office and see where it's.
That was more of just a plug.
Okay, no doubt.
Tony has his own t-shirt line, you guys. Him and his daughter. You want to tell them about that?
TNTapparel.myshopify.com, and I have several sayings that I use all the time. Income shifting is the new money. My faith on swole. Several sayings. Paying it forward. I've had that thing for about 3 years and decided to ramp it up. So I'm all about those multiple streams of income for real, and stay away from those multiple puddles of debt because they can look the same, but they ain't the same.
Okay, hopefully y'all can see that. Let me see. I just went and copied Tony's link. Let me see if I put it up. Okay. I know it's long, but click on it. And that'll take you to Tony's page. And another shameless plug, Tie and Knives Essentials. I don't know if y'all can see that, but as we said earlier, I can't never coordinate this thing. But our daughters have their own business that we help them get started. It's called Tie and Knives Essentials. They sell hand sanitizing gel. We've got quite a bit of support also on YouTube from that. Lady Nika did an order when we first got started. Really appreciate that. So they have their own page, Tie and Knives Essential Kids CEOs. So if you have some kids that are on YouTube and they want to follow them and see how they do their business, they started at 10 and 12. Now they're at 11 and 13. But feel free to check out their site and sub to them. If you would like to order hand sanitizer, we have 2-ounce, 10-ounce, and gallon jugs. For pricing and everything, just go to tieandkniveessentials.com, and I will type that in here. If you would like to order their product, and I can personally guarantee you they're gonna put the sanitizer in the bottle, they're gonna put the label on, and they're gonna put it in the box. So it's all it is done by them. Oh, Tony, Angela says she your 56th subscriber. Woohoo!
Hey, cabbage patching. I'm cabbage patching. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Angela. So anyway, that's all I got for you guys tonight. If you have any questions after this, feel free to leave them in the comments. And look for us next week on Tony's channel. I always try to put out a notice ahead of time. I was a little late tonight. I didn't put it out till like 15 minutes before we got on. Yeah. But whenever he puts the notification up, I will share. And you guys can join us on his page for the next 2 weeks. So thanks for coming in, and you guys have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night.
Let's see. There we go.